Hello, my very most beautiful Geminis. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So my lovelies, we are going to be doing your September bonus reading, and this reading is going to be all about the person on your mind. So whoever you're thinking about, Gemini, that is who this reading is intended for. Now, it is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. And if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. I have recorded video readings as well as Zoom readings, and the recorded readings are on sale for the next 3 days. You guys can get them 2 questions for $15 or 4 questions for $30. And everything that you guys will need to know about scheduling that is in the description box below for you. You can also follow me over on Patreon. I do additional readings over there, spiritual growth, personal development, money and career, as well as love readings. And there's a link for that as well. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding. For my very most beautiful Geminis, please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most, please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. All right, Gemini, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. I didn't want you to find out. Separation. It was all about what I wanted. And selfish. It's kind of crazy that that card came out, because when I was reading this card to you guys, the word that came into my mind was selfish. And then that card came out. So interesting. At the bottom of the deck it says, my feelings for you were and are real. Somebody messed things up here. And I do feel like they tried to keep it from you here. So there could have been something that was done behind your back. Somebody was being selfish. Somebody was focused on what they wanted and not really focused like in the moment, and not really focused on the bigger picture and what they were going to lose, what it was going to cost them. And whatever it is here, for some of you guys, it could have a level of betrayal. We're going to use the tarot and take a look at it in a minute. But it does, I think it has you questioning, you know, did you even really love me? How could you do this if you loved me? You know, this kind of an energy. And, you know, that's why I feel like the spirit, they're coming through with this confirmation, you know, or this more like feels like more reassurance, like I did. My feelings were real. Right underneath that, we have, I am working on myself. And I am so attracted to you. So, you know, especially I feel like that's more reassurance, because I think it says a lot more about this person. So especially if there was like cheating or something like that involved, which for some of you guys, I think that that is the case. And, you know, sometimes we can take that on ourselves. Well, you know, we start to look at ourselves badly. We feel insecure or self-conscious, you know, about ourselves. And really we shouldn't, because it says a lot more about them than it ever does about us, right? And I think that that's something that's coming up as a reassurance from this person, that I'm working on myself, because it's their issues, right? And I'm so attracted to you because it's not you, you know? Some of you guys, the card marriage was right underneath that. So some of you guys could have been married. Not all of you guys, but some of you. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to take a look at their headspace, their heart space, their true intentions, and their actions moving forward. And then we're going to pull some advice for you, Gemini. So show me this person's thoughts when it comes to Gemini. Got the 3 of Cups flipped over. 10 of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, for a lot of you guys, I do feel like this was a third-party situation. It doesn't have to be, but for a lot of you guys, there's definitely some level of betrayal. Take it how it resonates for you. For a lot of you, I think that it was. I think whatever it was, it cost them their family. You know, it cost them you. I do feel like they're very unhappy right now. I think the 3 of Cups can also be it can also be representing a reconciliation, because sometimes it does mean that, you know, I think that they are missing your support. I think that they do want to reconcile. I think they're very unhappy without you. And I didn't want you to find out. And I think that's because, 1, they didn't want to hurt you, and 2, because they didn't want to lose you. The 8 of Wands, I think that they want to communicate. They want to tell you how they feel. Some of them, you know, could be planning on doing that here, but they're definitely like want to express all of this to you, reassure you, let you know. But I do feel like there has been a separation because of this. Or at the very least, I think that you guys are thinking about it. But for most of you, I think you guys have separated because of this situation. We got the Queen of Cups. They're missing you. The Queen of Cups to me sometimes can be a little bit of an emo vibe. It can be a little like sad boy, sad girl vibe. Missing you, longing you. Like that's the listening to the mixtape on repeat, you know, not wanting to come out of the bed type of an energy. The Five of Pentacles, yeah, really feeling your absence here, Gemini. Feeling left out in the cold, just feeling very separated from you, missing you. The Queen of Swords. I was like, you know, I feel like what the thing is they're having a lot of realizations about what you mean to them, but they should have realized that before. I mean, you know, we're going to just move forward. But the Queen of Swords here. You know, the Queen of Swords can be a card of having the clarity, especially in a situation where they didn't before. Because in the traditional deck, there are these clouds, but they only go halfway up, and then her sword is raised up over top of them, right? The other kind of energy that goes with the Queen of Swords is having these big conversations, ready to hash things out, ready to work through things, right? Having those difficult conversations. I do think that they are ready to do that here. It's showing up in their heart space, especially with the Eight of Wands. They want to talk to you. They're ready to work things out. Like they are really, really feeling your loss. Like they are messed up over here. You know, but I feel like so are you. You know, I don't think for the same reasons. I think this person has really hurt you. I think it's affected your self-esteem. I think that, you know, or it could have, not all of you, you know, but it's a lot. It's a lot of energy. What are their true intentions? The Page of Cups. I think they want to apologize. Tell you how they feel. Two of Cups. Yeah, to me this is like they want to have a positive conversation with you. They want to tell you how they feel. They feel like you're their person. They want to apologize. The Five of Swords, they know that they betrayed you here. You know, this energy, I think this card kind of depicts this energy pretty perfectly. Because she's crying, she's got swords in her back, and he's kind of looking back over his shoulder and looking at the pain that he's caused her. I think this person has really seen the pain that they've caused you, Gemini. What actions will they be taking? Got the Empress. The Hierophant. So they're ready to create a new beginning. Some of you guys, they were like ready to recommit to this. They've learned the Hierophant can be a card of learning major lessons. I do think this person has learned a lesson. Now, guys, keep in mind that just because somebody has learned a lesson and wants to come back into your life does not mean that they are entitled to. Okay, only you guys get to decide who has access to you, who you allow to be in your energy. Okay, and only you get to decide what's best for you. If you think that giving this person another chance is what's best for you, only you get to decide that. If you think, you know, that you don't care that they've learned their lessons and you don't want them to come back, you know, that's up to you. Only you know what's best for you. We have the Fool card. So they want a brand new beginning. They want a clean slate energy, but it's going to be really hard to have a clean slate after all of this. You know, but that's kind of the energy. Let's start over. Let's create brand new. I'm ready to commit this time. I've learned my lessons. I'm ready for a clean slate. There's all these butterflies. I've transformed. And maybe they have. You know, especially with this, I'm working on myself. Maybe this really has shown them the kind of person that they want to be or the kind of person that they don't want to be. You know, I'm not saying that this person hasn't done that here. I'm saying that doesn't mean that they're... Just because they have doesn't mean that they automatically get to come back, okay? Only you guys get to make that decision, and I want you to feel empowered in that, okay? So, we're going to get some advice for you. Because I think this person's going to keep trying to communicate with you, trying to talk to you about this, trying to hash things out, work things out, have this beginning. What advice do we have for Gemini, please? Got the Four of Swords and the Page of Wands. So yeah, the Page of Wands can be being on the receiving end of messages. The Four of Swords, some of you guys are choosing not to communicate. Some of you guys are choosing, you know, not to respond. And, you know, that's a choice that you have. I think with this message, I would say, as far as advice goes, you know, only you get to decide if you want to respond or not. How you handle that's up to you. One thing I will say is make sure that you are... whether you're responding or not responding, taking them back, not taking them back, that you do your healing, okay? Because we're each response. We can't help what people do to us. We can't help people hurting us or people making choices that hurt us. But our healing that trauma is our responsibility, you know? So making sure that you're taking care of you. You've been through something. This is difficult. This is painful. Make sure that you are taking care of you. Make sure you're putting your peace and your healing and, you know, that energy first, okay? So just keep that in mind. If somebody's messages or somebody's attempts is taking away from your peace or not allowing you to heal, you know, keep that in mind. But that is what I have for you guys. So if this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, then just check out your other placements. Everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling those personals, everything about you, everything that you need to know is in the description box below for you. Thank you guys for loving me and supporting me, even though I can't talk half of the time. I appreciate you. So guys, if this is where we part, thank you for being here and supporting me. And most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, put a little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.